Hello, I'm Jeff Baker Draws. Welcome to 30-Minute Masterpiece. Today we're going to paint this painting. It looks different than how it looks at the end of the video because I didn't like the way that looked, and because I work non-destructively, I was able to go back and change it. So it looks like this now, even though it's going to look different at the end of the video. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Welcome everyone to 30-Minute Masterpiece. We're going live on TikTok. This is sort of an experiment. I'm not sure how well this will work. We've got, let's try and center this more. Here, why don't we do this then? Move this more over here so that we can get that more plainly in view. Yeah, so this should be cool. We're gonna do an abstract painting today. So let's just see what's on. We're gonna look for a reference photo first. Gonna see what's on the Pexels homepage. Normally when I'm drawing, I have this tilted up more at me, but to get like a good camera angle on it, I have to have it flat. So I'm hoping that it won't affect my ability to draw too badly. I'm not seeing anything immediately that's catching my eye. Let's try searching for dynamic portraits. Oops, yeah, dynamic portrait. Okay, here we go. Getting some cooler stuff now. The idea I have is I want to play with lighting a little bit, so maybe something like that could be cool, but I kind of want to add the lighting myself, so I don't need it to be in the reference photo. Let me see. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's like jumping out at me that I'm loving. Okay, let's try. Let's try. What's the other one? Unsplash is a good resource for free photos. And we will go same dynamic portrait. Let's see what Unsplash has for me. Okay. Load more. What do we got? Let's do this one. This looks good. So we're going to save to photos. Next thing we are going to do is find a color palette that we're going to work with. I like working in a constrained color palette. So we're just going to generate. We're going to go with whatever the first one is, which is this one. So here we go. I'm going to very quickly clean the screen of this because it's going to give me trouble in a minute if I don't, which I just do by rubbing my iPad on my shirt. Okay, and then we're gonna have this back here. Okay, so we got our color palette. We got this. We're gonna exit here. We're gonna start a new file. We're gonna go as big as we can get, 18 by 24. I want it in portrait instead of landscape. We're going to add, insert a photo. We're gonna add our color palette, and we're gonna make a new color palette out of it. Create a new color palette. Just click that and that. Boom. And then we're gonna go here for this one, and then we're gonna get darker. Next one. Lovely browns. And darker. Next one. darker. Next one, lighter. Oops, and darker. Lastly, we got this pink. We'll go, can't go much lighter, but we'll give it a shot, and then darker. There's our color palette. And then I like to get some grays just in case we want to add some more monochrome colors to it. I'm using the TikTok Live Studio right now, so I don't know what, I think I can see the chat if there's a chat, but let me know if you have questions as we go. This will be fun. What I like to do, now that we've got our color palette, to get the background, because these are kind of abstract portraits, so I'm just gonna use the color palette itself. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go warp, and we're just gonna make sure there's no white left on the canvas. And then we're gonna grab a smudge brush. I grab the Nico Rel brush. It's my favorite for smudging because it gives this really nice texture. We're just gonna go all the way across this layer. Like that. Okay. So now we're gonna get our reference photo up here. So you go to Canvas, you go to Reference, and then you go Import Image. This is what we're gonna work with. We are going for feeling over accuracy because this is a 30-minute masterpiece. So we're not going for perfection. We're trying to catch the essence of the image, and we're gonna do something kind of fun with it afterwards. My goal is to do all the lighting on a separate layer and then actually have an added layer for lighting as though it was seeping in through a window. So then I can turn all the lighting into comic books using one of the filters here, the halftone filter. So that's what we're gonna end up doing. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing my canvas just because of the glare from my kitchen lights here, because I've got this totally flat. Normally it's aimed up at me. If I aim it up, but then you can see me. I don't want that. Okay, here's what we'll just keep it like this. That's fine. Maybe if I turn off the one directly above me. We're figuring it out. How's that? Yeah, I'm still fairly well lit. And now you can see things better. Can I see things better if I do this? Yes, but can you still see me? We'll find out. We're finding it out. We're figuring it out as we go. Here we go. Okay. That suits me better. Hopefully it's not terrible as a viewing experience. So first thing you want to make sure you do, add a new layer. I always forget to add new layers, and then I end up having to either undo or you have to just make it work. Alrighty. So add a new layer. We're gonna pick one of our colors. I'm gonna pick our darkest color, which I think is this red. They're all pretty similar. Yeah, let's go with this red though. I go with my favorite brush. It's this watercolor ink brush. I forget who it's by. I think it's by Uglio or something. I've posted it before. Because this is the one I use the most often when I'm doing these portraits. But so we're just gonna rough out the thing, making sure I'm on my own layer. Is that a good size? That is a good size. Okay, so I'm just gonna sort of get a feel for the shapes here so that I can rough it out on the page. There's not a lot of space there, but okay, so we've got the head, and it's really looking like that, but also kind of up like that. And we've got a hand here. Again, these are just going to be rough shapes for now. And her shoulders and stuff are looking like this. And you know what? I just realized she's like sitting like that. I don't actually want any of that I don't want her legs at all. I just want this. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna move it a bit over here. And so here's her other shoulder. And actually, let's erase some of this. Oh, I need a bigger eraser here. What is this on? It's on syrup. Okay, yeah, let's go all the way big. Let's erase this here, because her arm is actually the very border of this, and it does go behind the other arm and then down. So and she's got kind of an open shirt like this. Collar comes up here and then sort of folds down like that. Okay, and then her hair, well, let's get her face figured out. So, I mean, you can do the Loomis method if you want and figure out where everything is according to that. I'm just gonna we're going quick, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball what I'm seeing here. Eyes, when you're doing eyes, they tend to, like, a good way to figure eyes out is the top part of the eyelid has like 3 planes to it, and then the bottom has like 2 planes to it. That's the easiest sort of way to figure that out. It's got oh, she has a nose ring. That's cool. That'll be a cool feature. The nose here, she's got a very like distinct nose, actually. That's really cool. So we've got, but it's really more of like a triangle here that then goes down and then out like that. And it's really too big. I'm gonna rein that in. This is the beauty of digital art, is you can tweak stuff. So that's that, and then she's got her thing, and then her smile is being sort of pulled. It's being pulled a little too much, I think, because it's still like mainly right here. So like the top of the lip is right there. Yeah. She's kind of smiling, but not like a full smile. And then the lips are coming down. I got some shadow there. This comes out here. Yeah. Beauty. And then this follows up the nose, and there's her eyebrow 1. This one follows up 2. So we've got our basic figure. That smile feels too big. Let's rein that in. Again, this is just our sketch layer, so it doesn't have to be super perfect. Let's just make it a little thinner. Okay, let's touch that up so we have a better visual representation of it on this end. She's got a bit of a my figure looks much more happy than this one does. This one sort of looks like apathetic, and mine is like fully smiling. So let's figure that out, because I want apathy. Here we go. Okay, so that's more there. I think it's in this bottom lip, to be honest. It's like, Even the top lip is a bit of a smear here, so. And I think the hand is really, the bottom finger is really right there, or the pinky finger. Okay, let's figure out this hand. I just realized I'm on camera and I shouldn't be like covering my face when I'm drawing, but it is what it is. Oh, I want to give her that little nose ring. I did like that. Okay, and then her hair, it starts way up at the top of her head. Kind of makes like a sharp turn down there, but then flips out from there. Okay, so that is our figure. And this is the outside arm. Do we have anything? Do I want to get that? Yeah, okay. So here's the sleeve. And we'll put a little bracelet on. Okie dokie. So now that we have our outline, our basic sketch done, we're going to add another layer underneath that, and we are going to add a lighter color. So I'm probably going to go with this one instead of this one, because that one is pretty close to like on the same darkness level. So this is a lighter one, so we'll go with that one. We're on the layer underneath. I'm going to turn up the size of my brush a little bit. We're just going to do the same color for the whole thing. So a quick way to do this is going to be do the outline first, and then, and if you're having trouble, like, because these colors are all, they're all in the same color palette, if you're having trouble like really seeing, you can turn off your background layer so that it's white, and then just for this one part, so that we can make sure everything is in line how we want it. Just gonna do that because we're just going super quickly. Now we're going to crank that way up so that we can just do the whole thing really, really fast. We did our finer details on a lower size brush, and now we're just filling this in. And I could probably just fill it in, but I'm getting some texture on this, even though it's hard to see. And I just like doing this way better. Okay, we're going to turn our background back on now that we have all that. Now we're going to go a layer in front of the sketch layer, and we're going to start doing our details. I'm going to, again, try and do the lightest layer, like the actual like cast light on her, as a separate layer. So like these, like this shine on her face, this part of her hand, I want all on a separate layer because I'm going to comic bookify that by adding the I can never remember the name of it, the halftone. So here we go. So we're going to start dark. We're going to go a different dark than the red of the outline. I'm going to turn this a little bit down. There we go. And actually, I want lighter than that too. Yeah. Okay, so this is what's happening on the side of her face, and then a shadow under here, this shadow over here, coming into this side of the lip really, and right here, into the underside Just getting all the shadowy areas. There's a little bit of a shadow here. There's some right here. We'll get that more later. We're going to get the shadow under the hairline. There is some right in here. In terms of the fingers, basically, the entire hand is in shadow, other than some like tips of the finger stuff. And again, we're going for quick. This is going to be more abstract than not. So we're just kind of going for feeling. And so we're capturing some of those folds. Almost all of this side of the hair is in shadow, with a few exceptions that we'll paint over top afterwards. This is all shadow, this is shadow. Basically, there's like a little bit of light on her neck, and then this is all in shadow. This is all shadow. This is shadow. We've got some clothing folds here. But this whole section of her arm is all in shadow. There's a little bit of shadow where the arms overlap, and this whole hand is basically in shadow right there. And then this whole part here is in shadow. I really should have looked at who took this picture and given them credit at the beginning of the video. It's not too late to do that. Let's do that now. Who took this picture? Marco Testi. Thank you, Marco Testi. Okay. Now we're gonna add our basic lights. I'm gonna keep here. Let's go weird. Let's go red for this. So we're getting like, there we go. We're just filling in basically everything that's not shadow at this point, because we're gonna add stuff in later. And we'll probably come back with this red to like redden up the nose and stuff, but this might be a mistake. That's the other thing, is a lot of times in painting, what you're doing just might be a mistake. And that's okay. You figure it out. So this is all for the skin. Okay, now we're gonna go, a bit later here. I'm gonna really go just over top of everything here. I really want to get this nose right. There's just a tiny bit there. It's also one of the things that I've found is a lot of the painting is going to come together when you do like, it sort of stays in uncanny valley land until you do the eyes. So maybe we'll do the eyes after this, just so that we can have it. But I'm really liking the way this is looking actually as like a more abstract portrait. I think it's really, it's more evocative. It's not all the detail you want, but it's evoking something in me anyway. And we have that more apathetic look now. which is good. Turn the brush size up a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna get these other fingers because they are technically still here in the light. Perfecto. All right, let's do the hair. Let's go with more of like a singular color for the hair. Oh, that's the color that is the base color. Okay. Then let's do this instead. Let's take some of that out. I said I would do the eyes next, and I haven't because I'm a liar, but that's fine. We'll do it. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Real. I'm also going to use the pink for the shine layer on the skin, I think, but that's fine. Okay, I'm liking how that looks. Let's do the eyes. And actually the eyes are gonna be where we see our grays, I think. She has blue eyes in the thing. We're gonna give her red eyes, but we're gonna start with a neutral gray here. And then we're going to brighten it. And then we'll do the red. This might look too weird. And we're going to fleck it, so lower our brush size. And we're going to go to our darkest color here. Paint that in, and then we're going to go pure white because there's a reflection. Actually, I don't like the pure white. Let's do this super almost white pink. Then we're staying in our color palette. And we're going to go back to the super dark red. And we're just going to paint these lashes again. I wish I'd done this on a separate layer, then I could have messed around with them a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna figure it out. Because also, what do I want to do now? We're going to use this color here. We're gonna just color in the bottom parts of the eyes here. We're gonna go with our super dark black to add to the, it's not black, it's just very, very gray, to add to the lashes here. And overall, we're gonna darken the eyes actually. We're gonna just, yeah, that's gonna bring it more in line. Okay, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I might not sell this one, but that's okay. We're still good. We're making it happen. Okay, so now, oh, I guess I should do the shirt. Let's do some more highlights on the shirt here. Oh, and I didn't do that neck part. Okay, we'll get there. I'm gonna keep it pretty loose on the shirt. Okay. But actually, let's darken that up just a bit. Just in terms of, we don't need the same two tones over and over again. So there, that works for me. Okay, let's do a new layer so that we can do the highlights on the skin that we're seeing here. Oh, wait, first, let's do that neck. Okay. I think it was this one. No, I don't like that. Let's take that down. Let's do that. Okay, now we're going to do the highlights. Go for that pink. We're going to go on the new layer. We're just going to color in where we see it. Oh, I'm going to need a smaller brush for this part. Oh, I didn't do the eyebrows well. We'll go back and do the eyebrows after. That's the benefit of working in layers, is I can go back. We're seeing a little bit here. This whole cheek here. Take the brush size down again to handle this part. Okay. And then what I really want is this. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do one more. This is gonna be the light layer. And what we're gonna do is I want it to look like it's coming in through a blind. Yeah. Okay. How many layers do I have? I only have like 9 layers when the canvas is this big. So let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it says it's 6, so 7. So I have 2 more, so I'm just gonna lower that down. Can I do one more? I can, and then we're gonna merge them again. Okay. Merge down, merge down. We're gonna go distort. I want it coming in like that. And we are going to Gaussian blur that just slightly. And we're gonna set that to a soft light layer. Although I kind of like vivid light, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, and it doesn't look quite right, but we're gonna put one of them behind. Okay, and then this one. Okay, we're gonna go select, and then we're gonna invert, and we're gonna clear whatever is not here. How does that look? Okay, now we can warp it a little bit. How's that look? I mean, it's not super great, but I bet we could do better. I bet we could do better. Okay, let's delete that. Let's get this back. Actually, kind of do like it just like that. Maybe this is what I will do. Okay. We are gonna merge down, and then we can clipping mask these two. And then I can fuck with this more easily. Yeah, There we go. I like that a lot better. That looks good. Okay, so what we are going to do now is I'm going to save a copy of what we have so far because we're going to use it to sort of finish the painting. Something else I like to do also, actually, yeah, let's do that first. Okay, let's add, insert a photo. We're going to use this original photo just as like texture for the actual photo. So we're gonna take our Nico Rel brush smudger again, and we're just gonna smudge the heck out of this so it is unrecognizable. And we're gonna use this as like a texture to see like how we can affect the quality. I'm gonna get rid of the reference now because we're done with it. We're just gonna look at how this can change how the painting looks. Actually, I kind of like that. It undoes a lot of what we've done already, so maybe not. But mostly I'm going to use either color dodge, soft light, or overlay for these. But I have been known to use other ones. Oh, that's kind of cool. Gives it a kind of a washed out look. Overlay, soft light. Pin light's cool. Difference, exclusion is kind of cool. Saturation. Okay. Yeah, let's go color dodge. I like that the best. Gives it some texture. Okay, so now we're going to save this. And save image. Export successful, that's good news. We're going to add, insert a photo, our picture here. Okay. Now I'm going to take this layer, select, and I'm going to copy and paste that. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can do one more, which is good because I want to select this layer and copy and paste this again. Oh, maximum 9 layers. Okay. That's fine. We will simply right, because the reference layer actually, the reference image actually takes up a layer that doesn't show up on the layers panel. Okay, we're going to merge this down. And then, so we're going to go select there. We're going to do copy and paste, which is over here. Copy and paste. Okay, now we're going to merge these two together. And now this is what we are going to halftone. Oh, interesting. I didn't expect that. That's funny. That's not a problem though. We can work with that. Okay. So we're going to delete this. And we are just going to move this under here and delete that. There we go. That is exactly what we wanted. Okay, cool. So now we're going to save this again. because I want to add a little bit of noise texture over top for the whole thing. So we're going to save image. We are going to add, insert a photo, this image that we have here. We're going to add some noise. Not too much noise, but enough. There we go. And now we're going to add a new layer if we can. We can. And we're going to write our names. Well, my name, not your name. Get your own name. Frequency. This is what I want. I like doing it in Helsinki. Actually, probably need a darker color, to be honest. Let's do it in the red. Need a bigger brush than that, because it's a big canvas. That's too big. I need your biggest bell. No, that's too big. I should learn to write my own name. I can't draw infinity symbols, and there's an infinity symbol in my signature. So this is always the part I spend the most amount of time on. Remember that it's 2024 now. My last painting I signed 2023, even though we are fairly far into, not far, but more than a week into the new year. There we go. And I'm gonna, do I want to overlay that? No, that's too soft. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. I like it subtler. There we go. 30-minute masterpiece. I don't actually know how long that took because we had a little bit of an interruption in the middle and my phone stopped working. But usually these take me about 30 minutes. So try it out yourself. Let me know what you think. And I am well past when I said I would stay on here. So I'm going to go. Thank you for anyone who tuned in or anyone who might still be here. And we'll catch you next time. I'm Jeff Baker Draws. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that follow button, and follow me at Jeff Baker Draws on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads for art tutorials, animations, process videos, and autism advocacy. See you next time.